Hello and welcome to the Car Compass. My name is Sandu, and in today's video I have a comparison video for you from Toyota. These are the hybrid models on Priuses, and this is going to be your 2026 Prius XLE. We're going to compare it today with the 2026 Prius in the Limited. Now let me go ahead and tell you the hybrid models. What trims you find is going to be LE, XLE, which we have in my right side in this video, Nightshade, and the Limited. So 4 trims in the hybrid. If you go plug-in hybrid, you're gonna find different trims. It's going to be SE, XSE, Nightshade as well, and then XSE Premium. In all of them, you're gonna find the same exact engine, and that's going to be equipped with the hybrid synergy drive system and uses a 2.0 liter inline-4 16 valves gasoline engine borrowed from Corolla Cross hybrid crossover and bolted to an eCVT packing and a single electric motor if you have the front wheel drive and 2 motors if you have the all-wheel drive. Now the horsepower is going to change if you get the front wheel drive or all-wheel drive, from 194 to 196, but the pound-feet of torque will stay the same at 139. Also, your range is going to change, the MPG if you get front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and your total miles that you can drive with a full tank. So those changes have nothing to do with the comparison that we have today in the video, because both of these cars are going to be front-wheel drive. So for the exterior, main differences between XLE and Limited are going to be 3. And that's it. Your curb weight, your fixed glass roof, which is not a moonroof or a sunroof, it's just a fixed glass, and also your electric powered tailgate. These are the 3 main differences for the exterior. Now let me go ahead and grab the camera and show you exactly what I'm talking about. First, I'm going to present you what's similar, which are the bi-LED headlights with the daytime running lights. I left the hazard lights for the XLE in this video on, so you can see exactly how it looks. Those are your daytime running lights for the Limited. They both come with fog lights and they both come with parking sensors. Now, keep in mind that you do have an option to get the fixed glass on the XLE, but it does not come standard to where the Limited comes standard. Everything else is exactly the same for the front. They don't come with the 360 camera. They have the exact same design, which I find it very sharp, but I still like it. The top grille is going to be matte black, to where the bottom one is going to be high gloss on both of them. Wheels and tires, there's absolutely no difference. They both come with 19-inch wheels. They both come with the same exact design for the rims, and the tires you're gonna find in both XLE and Limited is going to be Toyo tires, and the size is going to be 195/50 by 19. Rocker panel is exactly the same, side mirror is exactly the same with blind spot assist. They do not come with a power foldable or any signal light integrated or any auto dimming capabilities, but they both have the high gloss on the top and the matte plastic on the bottom. Your handles will come with the keyless capability. Around the windows, you're gonna have matte black plastic on both of them. And now going to the rear, this is your unique way to open the Prius, as we all know. And then let's talk some MPG. The way you're going to open this lid is going to be from inside. You cannot open it from outside. And then MPG is going to be 52 city, 52 highway. And the MPGe, combined gas and electric, you're going to be able to get 114 miles per gallon, which is insane. Your dimensions are going to be 181.1 in length, 70.2 in width. That does not include the mirror. Your height is going to be 55.9. Your wheelbase is going to be 108.3. And your ground clearance is going to be 6 inches. If you have a lower trim like the LE, that comes with 17-inch tires and wheels, and that's going to give you a 5.6 ground clearance. Now we're done with the differences on the side and on the front. Let's go to the rear. And here in the rear, let's talk what's similar. You're gonna have the full LED bar on both of them, the full LED backup lights, which are going to be right here, and the full LED emergency lights or signal lights. What's different is going to be your badge. This says LTD, which stands for limited, to where on this one says XLE. So you know which trim you have. What's also similar is the Prius in the same matte black, and then the sensors for the parking are going to be integrated in the top side of the bumper. And then under the car, you're going to find the exhaust tip on the passenger side, and that's exactly the same for both of them. Parking reflectors on the sides, both sides. And now let me show you what's different. You're gonna push this button right here, and you're gonna get electric assisted tailgate, to where if you go on the XLE, you have to push the button and lift it because nothing happens. So this is how it looks. They both have the same exact cubic feet of space. What I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna give you some measurements into inches with the measuring tape, so you know exactly how much you can fit. But before that, let me tell you, the cubic feet of space is going to be 20.3 cubic feet of space with all the seats up. And if you put the backrest of the second row seating down, that's going to give you 26.7 cubic feet of space. Now, if you go a lower trim to the LE, I don't know why, but the cubic feet of space is going to change to 23 point something. I'm not sure exactly how much, but I don't know why the difference between higher trims and the LE. In the LE, you'll get more cubic feet of space, and that doesn't have to do anything with the spare tire because you do not get a spare tire on any of these. So let me bring the camera closer and now give you dimensions into inches for the cargo. That's going to be 31 inches. Hopefully you can see it right here, 31. If we drop the backrest of the second row and we go all the way up to your center console, it's going to give you about 67 inches right here. And then the entrance, I don't know if this actually makes sense to measure it, but it's going to give you almost 23 inches right there. And then from left to right, it's going to be 37 inches right there, 37 inches. Now, you're not going to find a 12-volt outlet in any of these, and you're not going to find anything else other than some cubby room on the left or pockets, and also on the right. Not even hooks to put your grocery. This is how it looks if you do not have the privacy cover. And now let's go to the limited, which I installed the privacy cover, and this is how it looks with the privacy cover on. Under the mat, you're going to find more cubby room on both of them, and on the right side here is going to be your battery. Now let me show you how it looks if you do have the electric powered tailgate. You're going to find two buttons right here, and another difference is going to be you're going to find another button inside on the left side of the steering wheel. Let's go ahead and push this, and I'm going to show you the digital rear view camera that the limited comes with in this video today, and that's optional. That does not come standard on the limited. You're gonna find that right here next to your backup camera, which you do not have it on the XLE. And this is how it looks. Now, this would be all for the exterior. Let's go ahead and find the differences for the interior. And now we're sitting inside the Prius Limited. I'm only going to sit in this because I'm going to put pictures left and right next to each other so you can see the exact differences. That way I don't have to waste your time to go in the XLE as well. The biggest difference you're going to feel when you come inside is going to be your fixed glass and also your screen for the infotainment. This is going to be a 12.3 inches to where the XLE only has 8 inches. The cluster is going to be the same size, 7 inches. That does not change. So we already have two differences, the fixed glass and the infotainment screen. The next one is going to be ventilated seats. And you're going to find the button right here, the difference. You're going to see it, the ventilated seats is going to be next to your heated seats. The fourth difference is going to be your sound system. In the Limited, you have a JBL 8-speaker sound system, to where in the XLE, you only have 6 speakers system. And now let me go ahead and grab the camera so I can show you up close the Toyota Prius in 2026. This is a passenger dashboard. This is a soft material. This is hard plastic. Right here you're going to have your inlays, which is with some design, your ambient light, and that ambient light is actually active interior ambient light that notifies the driver when traffic in front has moved. That's very smart. In both of them, your glove compartment is going to be non-lockable. And now let me go ahead and show you how these ventilated seats are going to look like. This is your limited trim. You're going to have your defroster, and they both come with single zone climate control. Now the screen, this is your screen, 12.3 inches into the limited trim. I find this worth upgrading. The price difference between XLE and the limited is going to be about $3,500, so you make that decision if this actually makes sense. Let me show you your energy flow for the hybrid system. As I mentioned, this is a front-wheel drive. You do not have Google Maps integrated in any of these, but you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And this is how your cluster looks like. You're going to be able to control this from your steering wheel, which is leather wrapped and with stitching, high gloss, and a 3-spoke on the left side. You're going to have your voice control. You're going to have your volume knob, your arrows to control that cluster, which I'm going to show you in a second. On the right side, your cruise control, and this is how you're going to control your infotainment screen from this right side here. Let me pause this and let me show you from these arrows how you control that cluster right there. Let me acknowledge the door is open, and these are your settings. And then if you go up, the trip, music, cruise control, and the EV driving. Now let me show you the rest of the car. These are going to be your 2 USB-C ports, a total of 6 you're going to find in the Prius, regardless of the trim. This is your 12-volt outlet, and this is some cubby room, and then you lift this and you're going to have some more hidden compartment. These are going to be your cup holders, high gloss, shifting knob here, and the drive modes are exactly the same for both of them: custom, sport, normal, and eco. You have your EV mode button, your hold button, your electronic park button, and your traction control. The other 2 USB-C ports, you're going to find them inside. And now let me show you the extra option that you're going to find in the limited is going to be the digital rear view mirror. And this is how it looks like if you want to get it, and you're gonna pay extra for this, and the price is $319. They both come with auto dimming capabilities and garage door openers. Now let's open the door and take a look at the left side of the steering wheel. They both come with a heated steering wheel, but the next difference, and I told you in the back for the tailgate, is going to be this button right here, because you have an electronic or an electric powered tailgate. Another difference you're going to find are going to be the memory seats for the driver, and those you're going to find them on the door. This hand rest is going to be leather wrapped in both XLE and limited. Everything else is hard plastic, with your controls for the windows and your controls for the side mirrors. This is different. Now let me show you from another perspective the fixed glass, and that's how it looks like. Now that we're done with the differences for the front side, let's go ahead and take a look at the second row seats. Now, second row seating or bench for the limited. I'm sitting in the limited, and this is the video with the differences between XLE and limited. There is absolutely no difference other than the fixed glass. That's the only difference here in the back. You have the same location for your LED lights here, just one pocket for the passenger. Front seat, leather wrap, which is synthetic leather, Softex synthetic leather for both of them, XLE and limited. What's nice about the Prius is that they didn't simplify the seats for the second row, they're still perforated, it's still stitched, and very, very comfortable here in the back, much more comfortable than the front is what I find. Legroom in both of them is going to be 43.2 for the front and 34.8 for the rear. I'm 6 feet tall. If you want to get an idea how much space I have, obviously because of the design of the Prius, how it comes here in the back, you're gonna cut from the headroom a little bit, but my head is not touching the headliner, which is really nice, and you can even slouch a little bit and be more comfortable. But this backrest is not adjustable. They both come car seat compatible, they both come with an armrest, and they both come with 40 and 60. And let me show you how the 60% looks like. That is the same level as the cargo, which makes it easy to transport things. Now we're done with the comparison video between the XLE and the Limited in the Prius Hybrid. Now here's the MSRP sticker for first the XLE 2026 Toyota Prius XLE front wheel drive, and their suggested retail price is $31,995. And now here's the MSRP sticker for the Limited, and their MSRP suggested price is going to be $35,565. So really the exact price difference between these two is $3,570 if I'm not mistaken. You be the judge, you make the decision if it's worth getting the JBL system, the fixed glass roof, the power tailgate, ventilated seats, memory seats, the infotainment screen upgrade, and all that for $3,500. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments in the section below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. If I helped you with this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.